Hi, welcome to my studio. Well, my studio today is in my classroom. Yay! Today I have a special request from a student to do foxes. So I've set it on time lapse to make it go a little faster for you. And we have 3 foxes that we're doing today. And I have a cool supply with the first one to add color. So without further ado, let's head on over to my desk. For today's project, you're going to need a piece of paper, some colored pencils, a regular pencil, and for a bonus today, I have a paintbrush and a bowl of water because my colored pencils are actually watercolor pencils. To get started, I think about proportion and how things relate to each other through size and measurement. And I kind of use my fingers and judge how big something is compared to something else in the picture. Here you can see how I laid my pencil down to get the angle right and to make sure things lined up, like the leg below the fox's head lines up with the nose that's above in the fox's face. So now I'm going back after doing a light searching line sketch of basic shapes. I'm going in and I'm darkening some of those lines, I'm adding more details, and I'm making the lines more permanent and still doing minor adjustments as I do this. I'm looking for lights and darks. I'm also looking for the direction that I am sketching my pencil. For the hair, I want to get that movement just right in the fox. Adding a little bit of the background also helps to place where the fox is and allows a better understanding of how the feet are positioned on this log. So now I'm going to be adding color to my picture, and I'm going to be using the watercolored pencils, but you can use regular pencils if you'd like. The nice thing with the watercolor pencils is they blend together very nicely once you add a little bit of water. So I'm starting off with the orange. I'm still pressing hard with the orange in certain areas that are more shadowy, and then I'm pressing more lightly. I'm adding in some red over the orange. Next, I'm adding some yellow highlights where it's a little bit lighter, and some brown and black to really make those strong contrasts between the dark and light areas of the fox. Now I'm ready for the water, and I always give my brush a good rinse in between areas of color so that I don't pick up some of that color where I don't want it to be when I add water to the next section. And you do need a good bit of water to help blend these out. But you can see here how the color will deepen and become more bold and intensify. So now I have a fennec fox that I'd like to do and a second picture of a cute fox in the snow. So again, I'm starting off with those basic shapes and lines to kind of line things up as I do a light sketching line of just basic shapes. I measured out that the space between the bottom of his chin and the top of his ears was almost the same measurement below, just a little shorter between his bottom of his chin and his feet. These two pictures that we're going to be doing now, the fennec fox and the cute fox in the snow, those are not going to be colored in. Don't be shy about erasing and redrawing if you feel something isn't quite right. Half of art is all about the revision that you do. You can also shade by smudging with your finger the pencil that you've drawn. And again, I'm trying to keep most of the individual hair stroke pencil lines going in the direction that they would on a real fox. Make darker those lines you're going to keep. Erase the ones you aren't going to keep. So with this one, I had to start off with a basic oval shape, and then I added in the circle for the feet and the triangle ears, and I tried to position the parts of his face where they need to be. Oh, I hope that you enjoyed those foxes and you get to make your own. Today we have a interesting fact about foxes that I'll go over with you in just a moment. And I just want to remind you to always be kind to one another. Do something nice for someone in your house today and keep on making great art. Today we have an interesting fact about foxes. Their pupils are vertical, similar to a cat, helping them see well at night.